G'day and welcome to Fun with a 50, the show where we like to give you a bit of an idea where to put your hard earned on a Saturday, and if you get a few winners and a bit of money back, that's all a bonus, just about having a bit of fun. So what a Saturday it was last week. We managed to get you out in the last, and we've been walking around on cloud nine ever since. Great. Hopefully we can carry that enthusiasm and that good luck into this week. Huge day of racing. We've got selections in Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide for you. But hopefully we'll find you a winner or two as we proceed. So jump to the first. We've got 3 selections to start us off in Sydney at Rose Hill, Royal Rose Hill as we like to call it. First race is race number 4 and a horse called Flamboyant Lass, the Gay Waterhouse runner with a good wet track record and goes pretty well first up as well. We've got the Darwin Giant on board, that Kobe Jennings, who's doing some great work at the moment. Gets a good draw, and we just think the conditions will suit, and the way this run, the way the race should be run will suit. Currently sitting at around the $5 mark, and we think that's a pretty good price. So we're going to have our first tip of the day at Rose Hill race 4, number 4, Flamboyant Lass, $10 to win at $5. We'll jump straight onto the 5th at Rose Hill now, where we look at a horse called So Willie with Kobe Jennings on board again. This horse won last start on the heavy 10, where we had that torrential downpour, and it was a very impressive win, and we can't knock that form. Very nice looking 3-year-old from the Wallace stable. Gets a good draw from 6 here, and we think it'll be a soft 6 at Rose Hill with a bit of rain, so can't see why this horse won't do well again. Currently sitting at $9, which we think is a massive each way go. So we're going to have $5 each way. That's $5 a win and $5 the place. Rose Hill race 5, number 3, So Willie, currently sitting at the $9 mark, should get around $3 the place. Jump to race number 7 now at Rose Hill. We like the look of Vince, they call him, Invincible, the Waller runner, come across from the Sam Kavanagh stable, backing up from an unlucky run on Monday, but at its home track, and Waller wouldn't back it up for no reason. So gets a good gate with Hugh Bowman on board, and Hugh knows this horse, knows how he needs to ride it, and should be able to push forward and just sit off the speed. And if it doesn't get boxed in with a brick wall like it has the last couple of races, then this horse will be there in the finish. And at the moment, with a bit of rain, there might be 3 or 4 that pull out, so it could come in a little bit in the odds. But however, if they don't, if they stay in, the odds could drift. But there has been market support early, so that's good enough for us. 420 into 380, so we're going to have $10 to win on Invincible, Rose Hill race 7, number 9, $10 to win. We'll go to Melbourne and the Valley for our only selection at the Valley for Saturday, race 7. We like the look of Bassett. It's a 1,200 metre downhill sprint, the 1,200 metre dance around Moonee Valley, and we like the horses that have genuine speed that jump out of gate 1, and we think this horse has that. Not a bad 3-year-old from the Mick Price stable, and definitely back in grade, so coming down, dropping in grade, and I think a lot of the good chances in this race will have to come from wide, and will probably burn a little bit too much energy early, and we think the race will just be set up for Bassett. So we're going to have $10 to win on Bassett. It's had a bit of market support, 5 into the 480, so that's Moonee Valley race 7, number 2, Bassett, $10 to win at the 480 mark. Finally now, we've gone across to Morphettville in Adelaide to try and find you a Get Out Stakes winner again. So super fun last week. This week we're looking at the top weight, a horse called Arctic Song. The Hayes and Dabinick runner they've sent over there, they wouldn't send it over for no reason. Down in grade, but has to jump from the car park, which is why we're getting a good price on this horse, we think. Jumping from 14, but should try and fight for the lead and push forward early. That's the only reason you're getting about the $350 mark for us. But as a lot of our good friends say, it doesn't matter what it's carrying and where it jumps from. A good horse is a good horse, and this horse, Arctic Song, is a very good horse. So we're going to have $10 to win in the Get Out Stakes. Morphettville race 7, number 1, Arctic Song, $10 to win at $350. So we'll just go through the 5 selections for you one more time, so you've got them all together. Rose Hill race 4, number 4, Flamboyant Lass, $10 to win. Rose Hill race 5, number 3, So Willie, $5 each way. Rose Hill race 7, number 9, Vince Invincible, $10 to win. Moonee Valley Race 7, number 2, Bassett, $10 to win. And finally, the Get Out Stakes, Morphettville Race 7, number 1, Arctic Song, $10 to win. So we'll give you some emergencies as well. 3 emergencies for you for this Saturday because there is a bit of rain about and there could be quite a number of scratchings. The first emergency we'll give you is in Morphettville, and that is race 3, number 3, Sahul, $10 to win at the $2.80 mark. The second emergency in that order will be Ipswich in Brisbane, race 6, number 2, Marus, which we've tipped before and it did get scratched, $10 to win at $2.50. And finally, the third emergency in that order, Rose Hill, race 2, number 5, Sabrina, $10 to win at the $2.10 mark. So there you go. There's a Saturday's worth of punting for you. Fun with an _50 is our Twitter. Fun with an _50. Please let us know if you have a couple of wins. We'd love to hear from you. We'll try and get a bit of a segment started on the show where we give a bit of a shout out. But as we always say, if you don't have a good day or any hard luck stories, don't want to know about it. We're not here to hear them. But as we honestly do always say, please gamble responsibly and only bet what you can afford to lose, which we think's about $50. And it's going to be a great day of racing on Saturday, and happy punting.